Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my weekly melts. I have gotten through quite a bit. My love for wax has kind of reignited, and that's really helped me like enjoy the scents again and get back into just being excited about warming wax during the daytime. I've also been steadily decluttering and cleaning like I said that I would at the beginning of the year or the end of last year, whatever I said. I've actively gotten back into that, and I've been feeling really good about that. Like yesterday I had kind of like not a down day, but I was just like, I'm just really tired and I don't feel like doing anything today. And I was kind of like down on myself, and I'm like, wait a second, you've had like a really productive week. So, you know, if you take one day off, it's like not gonna kill you. So I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. I'll just totally, you know, relax, whatever. So that worked out good. But what else was I going to say? So I've gotten through quite a bit this week, and I have everything in this sweet little basket that Ramona sent to me. I actually have both the baskets. I just threw all my empties like in here, but it's usually neater. But I went ahead and I busted out both baskets, and they're both in use. So it's been working out really good. I like the baskets for wax. So if you're looking for these, they're really sweet. Like they're kind of like a copper, like rose gold looking thing. And I think she said she got them from Walmart. I love them. I think they're like perfect for holding bags. When I do my melt basket, I'll show you how I'm arranging things in here, but it's working out really well. So let's go ahead and bust into some of these. I didn't really get organized like I should, but whatever. We're just gonna go with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Florida Citrus, whipped cream, and birthday cake. My friend Lauren had sent this to me as a sample. This was excellent. I put this in the kitchen. Yes, she sent me a huge slab of this. I cut it into thirds. I put it in the kitchen, and it literally smelled like an orange Julius. It was so good. I don't normally like citrus scents, but this one was the exception. I think the whipped cream and birthday cake really kind of toned the citrus scent down, but it was still quite fruity, but it smelled exactly like orange Julius. It was a great scent, great throw, everything. Thank you, Lauren, if you happen to be watching this. Raspberry Zen from Rose Girls. I had a chunk muffin in this, and this is tangy raspberry sauce, spa-inspired musk, smooth vanilla with floral tones. I don't know that I love this one. It's not super memorable. Like I wasn't smelling it and thinking, oh yes, I want to get this again or need this again. But I really got the Zen. If you have a Zen potion pack, or not potion pack, a Zen mini melter, I really smelled the Zen. Really smelt. I sound like the little guy from Lord of the Rings. What's his name? I can't think of it right now, but I don't know, the raspberry just adds kind of like a fruity, like it says tangy raspberry sauce, but I mostly get Zen is what I smell. It's not a favorite. It's not something I would need to order again for sure. Okay, the next one I have I absolutely loved. This is another sample from my friend Lauren. I'm trying to get through her samples because she was really sweet and sent me a bunch, and I was like, you know, I should warm these. Pretzel stand is pretzels, vanilla, bourbon sauce, and sugar cookie. Oh my goodness. Okay, so pretzels in wax. Smells doughy and bakery and delicious. Like so good. I can't. I think I have like a little sample of bourbon sauce. I want to try that on its own to see what bourbon sauce is by itself. Because I don't know if I could say I got bourbon sauce in here, but this was just the most lovely scent. If you're a bakery fan, this was like, I mean, the pretzels were like so realistic. For me, it was crazy. So let's just move this back a little bit here. I need to fix my camera angle. I don't love it, but whatever. Okay, the next one I had is Rose Girls Peanut Butter and Jelly Cupcakes. This one to me sounded so unique and interesting, but sadly it kind of fell flat. If you think about it, peanut butter and jelly is kind of hard to pull off. Like if you think about sniffing a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, that's a pretty difficult scent that you're gonna try try to recreate in wax. It's gonna be hard, I think. It just kind of has like a funky note. I mean, you can kind of smell like peanuts or like a peanut butter, but the jelly or the cupcakes, not really. Like, I wish it kind of would have rounded out a little bit with like a stronger jelly, like a jam type scent, but that really wasn't happening. So that one, yeah, wasn't a favorite or memorable. This one was weird. Okay, this is Strawberry Lemon Wackadoodle, and I've seen in the group, I think that a lot of people love this scent. So this is Fresh Picked Strawberry, Lemon Poppy Seed, Monster Cookie, and Royal Sugar Cookie. I thought this one was going to be so good. All right, here's what happened. So I put it in my kitchen, and you guys know I have 3 warmers going in my kitchen. And I just kept getting like little whiffs of it. Like, it wasn't throwing very strong. At first, like when I first went in, I couldn't smell anything. I was like, okay, what's going on? It had already melted down. It had time to, like, you know, marinate or whatever. And yeah, I just couldn't smell anything. I got like little whiffs here and there. So then I walked out and I walked back in. I could smell it a little bit better, but it's not like one of those things. Like, sometimes I'll put things in my warmer and I don't have to walk out anywhere to be able to smell it. I can just smell it. So sometimes when I have to do that, I find that kind of weird, that I have to go like kind of clear my nose and then come back in and then I can kind of smell it. So I had a quarter left. I did a quarter each in 3 of my warmers. So that's 3/4 of the muffin. And then I did 1/4. I was like, you know what, let me try this in the Ashland warmer, because almost anything will throw in the Ashland warmer. And it did throw better in there, but it was in a bedroom as well. So it was a smaller space, but as far as like performance, I wasn't like loving the performance of that. And I thought it was going to smell great. Like, I don't know, it just fell kind of short for me. Okay, I know everyone loves this scent, and I don't dislike this one either. I don't love it though. Like, I'm not like feeling like I need to go get more. So this is NILLA Strawberry Noel by Rose Girls. And this is obviously just NILLA wafers, Vanilla Bean Noel. And I don't know what strawberry this is. If it's, I feel like the strawberry is kind of what ruins it for me. It's just not, it's not my favorite strawberry ever. I don't know. Strawberry scents for me are like kind of hit or miss. I'm finding with different vendors. Like, I either like the strawberry or I don't. There seems to be like 5 or 6, maybe 7 different strawberry oils. I don't know. I feel like every vendor has like 6 different ones, and you never know which one you're gonna get. Goodnight Moon. This was a big hit, big winner for me. This is Pink Peppermint, Lavender, and Birthday Cake. Now, I remember I warmed this previously, and I wasn't like super excited about it, but for some reason this time I loved it. The peppermint comes out perfectly. I don't know, like, I can't say like the lavender. I just got mostly like peppermint and like a sweetness. Yeah, it was mostly like the pink peppermint that got me. You know, lavender I haven't warmed on its own in a long time, so it's hard for me to say like if it has lavender, like the scent is there. I'm sure someone else can tell me, because this is a very popular scent. But I do plan on recreating this because I do have all the mini melters to make this. So I am going to kind of keep the bag and kind of smell it, and as I mix up the little mini melters, I'm going to try to like cut it. Like, probably the peppermint will probably be the smallest piece, because peppermint's pretty strong. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know where I was going with that, but I was just thinking in my head how I was going to cut the chunks into, so that would work to be the same scent or whatever. Okay, let's talk about this vendor for a moment. Let's talk about a sugar and spice. Holy crap. Okay, so these are probably, I want to say almost 2 years old, and every scent shot I didn't use the whole scent shot either. I used half in each warmer. I know some people cut them into thirds and even fourths. I don't do that. I like to get like a good, I mean, it's kind of like, I think half a scent shot would probably be what 2 cubes would work out to be anyway, so that's what I would normally do. This hazelnut espresso, everything that I used from Sugar and Spice threw extremely well. Everything was good. So hazelnut espresso is just what it is. It's like a nutty coffee scent. Nothing like, you know, I mean, it's your basic thing. This would be a great blender if she ever opened up customs again. I would definitely like blend some things with hazelnut espresso for sure. Okay, and then Amazing Grace and cream soda. You guys know I love Amazing Grace. That's been my signature scent for a while, so I like to get it in wax. And I think I did this mix with cream soda. I don't know why I did cream soda. I was just picking like a neutral something to like, I think I have like Amazing Grace and marshmallow as well. This just, I don't really get cream soda. I just mostly get the Amazing Grace, so it probably just tones down the Amazing Grace a little bit. But this one I did in the living room, and all these I did in, I think, yeah, except for one I did in my living room area, which is a bigger space. So for them to do so well is amazing. But that is a good Amazing Grace dupe, I think. The next one, oh my gosh. Okay, I need this again. I need this again soon. I think maybe I have a couple more. I hope I ordered a 3-pack of these or a 4-pack. This is Snuggle Warm Vanilla Sugar. I loved this. I don't like a lot of laundry scents I'm finding, but this one, oh, so good. Something about the warm vanilla sugar and the Snuggle mixed together was just, I feel like maybe I mixed this one too. It's probably not an original idea. I'm sure I got it from another vendor, but I wanted to do it in Sugar and Spice. But this did so amazing. I could smell it all day. I hope I have more of that. I'm hoping. Okay, the next one I actually mixed these and I put them in, I think, my kitchen, because since I had 2 scent shots. So I did vanilla bean nectarine, and then I mixed it with warm sugar cookies, and this was an amazing blend. I love like mixing like a fruity with a sugar cookie. That was so good. I'm sure the vanilla bean nectarine, I feel like that's a dupe of something, maybe from like Bath and Body, but so the nectarine one is pretty like sharp as far as like the citrus scent. It's got like a bitter note, but the warm vanilla sugar cookies really like toned it down to make it more like less bitter. So that was good. Okay, one that I'm gonna have to mess around with a little bit. So the Mind Reader. Now this is the second time I'm warming it. Yeah, the second time I'm warming it, and here's the situation. So the first time I warmed it, I got kind of like a medium throw. I wasn't like loving the throw on this. So this is Blackberry Pear Cider, and at first I thought it smelled really great. I was like, this is awesome. You know, a medium throw is fine. It's still like doing well, like as far as scent. I put this in my warmers yesterday, and I was talking to my friend Candy, and I was like, either the cat peed or the Mind Reader is starting to go weird on me. So I went and I turned the warmers off because I thought, oh my God, the cat peed somewhere, like she really did. And I turned this off because I'm like, well, maybe it's the scent in there in the kitchen. And so it was coming out of the kitchen. So it obviously had a bit of a stronger throw this time. So I turned it off and the cat pee smell went away. I don't know why it had the cat pee smell. I'm not sure what was causing that. I mean, it smells great in the bag. I'm not sure what was happening. So I'm going to continue to warm this and report back. But I mean, I hate to label a scent cat pee smell because, you know, maybe it was the pear or something. But I'm going to try mixing this. My friend Candy, I was talking to my friend Candy about it, and she's like, why don't you try like a zucchini bread? And I was like suggesting French baguette. So maybe one of the two will work, because I know like with cider, like Cider Lane and French baguette go really good together. So I'm gonna try that. Maybe the zucchini bread too. Maybe I'll try both since I have quite a bit of that. All right, let's move into, I have some Super Tarts here. Okay, so I finished off my last cube of Susan. Now this one is Chocolate Orchid, Fireside Cotton Candy Frosting, and Mellow Fluff. This one is really pretty. I think the first time I warmed it, I said I was just smelling like a chocolate smoky, and it was kind of disappointing. In the bathroom, it works a lot better. You really get more of the smoky chocolate scent and kind of the sweetness of the Mellow Fluff and the cotton candy frosting. I guess mixed with the Chocolate Orchid as well, it's going to make it sweet. So it's kind of like a smoky sweet scent. Did a lot better in the bathroom because it's smaller, so you could really pick up the notes a little bit better. But that one I don't feel like. I thought I was going to love that, and I almost repurchased it the last time I made a Super Tarts order. And that's the other thing too. So really quick before I go any further, I was going to say in the beginning, I did have a few setbacks this week. I did order from Super Tarts twice, and mostly because I realized I was running low on like my favorites, and she had some of my favorites in stock. Also, she had some scents that I had not tried yet. I always like to try new scents because sometimes you find some of your favorites. Like, I was talking to somebody in one of the groups about Oz. She had posted that she hated that scent. I was like, that's so weird because I love that scent. And that was one that I would never have tried before on my own. And I ended up trying it like last year sometime, and I loved it. So I picked up another one, and then she restocked Morning Monster, and that's one of my favorites. Happy Birthday is another favorite. So I'm trying to stick to my favorites, and I know like what I will order and what I won't order again. So, you know, I felt fine with the orders, and plus I haven't ordered wax in forever, so I was like, you know, a small Super Tarts order isn't gonna like set me back so far. And I've destashed as well, so I destash things that I don't like in exchange for things that I do like. Also, I'm contemplating a bathing garden order, and I'm just like, I don't know. There's so many good ones on the site right now. Like, I'm not buying anything that, like, I know my favorites from the stuff that she's restocked year after year, but she has some new things on there that are sounding really good, and I just don't know. I'm just, like, my order has gotten pretty big. Like, I went ahead and I just made like a mock order just to see how big it was, and as always. But bathing garden has been pretty easy for me to destash. Like, if I didn't like a scent, or, you know, I wanted to pass it on to someone else, it doesn't seem to be hard for people to buy it if, you know, they're new to bathing garden and they've never tried some of the scents. So I don't know. Maybe when I clean out my wax room, or as I'm working on that right now, it'll help maybe unmotivate me not to make the order. I don't know. So, okay, moving on. Harkness. So this is from Super Tarts. This is black pepper, lemon curd, and marshmallow fluff. I fell in love with this scent last year, I think. This time though, it was more of like a medium throw for me, which I guess in this kind of scent you don't want it to be super strong. But really what's happening here is it's mostly like a lemon curd, and it's mellowed out with a marshmallow fluff. But the black pepper is not really, like, it's in there. I don't know. It was a medium throw, so I was having a little bit of trouble like sniffing it. I have 2 cubes left, so I'll probably toss this in the Ashland warmer back in the bedroom, and I'll be able to get a better feel of this scent. But I love black pepper in scents. I think it's a really unique touch to things. So if you like lemon curd, I would definitely try this one. Like, don't be scared of the black pepper. I don't think it's like, it doesn't make or break this scent, I don't feel like. But yeah, I just love that blend. I think that's a really great blend. So pie crust and leaves. So I looked up the scent of what leaves was, because I was like, what am I smelling here? So I don't necessarily get pie crust. Like, I mostly get the leaves scents, the leaves scent. And I would say leaves is like the epitome of fall. Like, what you think fall would smell like, leaves is that. So I've worn pie crust on its own in a potion pack before, and so I have a pretty good feeling of what pie crust smells like. I feel like I really loved that scent. And I feel like you can kind of smell it in here, but I mostly got the leaves, and maybe the pie crust just gave it like a little bit of an additional autumn feel to it. You know, because when you're in the autumn, you think of pies baking and that kind of thing. Yeah, but it was mostly the leaves scent to me, and I'm not remembering what leaves is right now, but just like search Bath & Body Works leaves, and it's got like a bunch of different things that are fall-like in it. So I think one of the scent notes was like apples or something. I don't get that from leaves. Like, to me, leaves is a completely different scent. It's just like what fall would smell like to me. Okay, Game of Tarts, House of Stark. I have a couple of these. I love this scent. This is fresh brewed coffee and maple sugar. This one is just, it's like a coffee with the sweet component of the maple sugar. Just a really great coffee blend. I love coffees nowadays, so any coffee with any sweetness is good for me. So I really like that. That's probably one of my top favorite, not like my absolute favorite, but it's one of my favorites from Super Tarts as far as coffee goes. I went ahead and finished off the wardrobe. This is Lavender, Laundry, Raindrops, Kumquats, and Orange Zest. Okay, so the first time I warmed this, it's so weird how you have different experiences each time you warm something. But the first time I warmed this, I said it smelled like a laundry with the zesty, like the orange and the kumquats. And I still say that's pretty true, but for some reason all I could smell was the kumquats and the orange zest. Like it just, like they're toned down, they're not overly powerful, but that's mostly what I was smelling. I wasn't smelling like the laundry or the lavender. It was, yeah, I just kept getting the shots of the citrus in there. So that one I probably wouldn't need again, just because, you know, it's just not one that I think of. I don't know, it's just not one that I like love to death. Okay, this next one here, I went ahead and I had 1 cube of Minerva left, so I cut it into thirds and added strawberry jam. I don't love the mix. Like, I don't like Minerva on its own. Like, technically it's pink sugar and laundry and I should love it. Like, I think I should, but I just don't. So I mixed it with strawberry jam. I was going to mix it with blackberry, but I decided to use strawberry jam since I had it out in the Rose Girls mini melters, and I don't know. Minerva's just not for me. I can't make it work. Like now the Downy warm vanilla sugar from Sugar and Spice, I love that. So I think whatever laundry she's using in here, it just doesn't work. And maybe it's the pink sugar too. I don't know. Just not for me. But yeah, the strawberry jam didn't really do like too much. It just kind of toned Minerva down a little bit to make it tolerable for me, but that's about it. Okay, so one more from Super Tarts. I did this lemon curd, zucchini bread, and waffle cone. Love this. If I have any more lemon curd, I'm definitely going to be mixing it with zucchini bread and like maybe waffle cone, maybe like cup of cake or ice cream. You can mix it with anything. It's really, really good. Oh, this one was just excellent. If you like any of these blends at all, especially if you're a lemon curd lover and you can stand bakery. These were her one-offs from, I think, last year. I feel like last Easter. Maybe it was 2017. I don't know. Okay, this next one I have is Sassy Girl Aroma, and this is Tears of Joy. This is another one from my friend Lauren, and this is Cotton Candy Chocolate Orchid Pink Chiffon Cupcakes at Tiffany's. Now, I did like this one, but not enough to like reorder it again or have it in like a bag. It was super pretty. I put it with sweet, feminine, and perfume-like with a little bit of like a bakery going on, but it was just such a unique blend. It's got a lot going on in there if you think about it. I mean, Pink Chiffon is pretty like a complex, and so is Cupcakes at Tiffany's, but there was nothing in here that like stood out to me as like being the strongest. It was just a really pretty like feminine bakery type scent. So I would try that one again probably. From Sassy Girl Aroma, I did Coffee with Friends, and this is Coffee House Latte Soft Baked Pretzels and Hazelnut Cream. Another one of my favorite coffee scents. This one is just great. You really smell the pretzels and you can smell the hazelnut in here. Just a great combo. Really, really good. Yeah, the pretzels is probably pretty strong in there. You can really smell the doughiness of the pretzels, and I mean the coffee is the strongest, but the pretzels, like I would say the coffee and the pretzels are pretty much 50-50. That one is really good. And the next one I have is Sunset on the Beach, and that is Blackberry Jam Butter Cookies, Waffle Cone, Beach Nights, and Marshmallow. Really great blend. This is another one that I really like. I could warm this one anytime. I don't know that I would reorder it, but it's good. And I've gotten everything that I've said has been pretty strong, except for the ones like the Rose Girls. Yeah, I think the Rose Girls and one of the Super Tarts. Yeah, there was a few that were like kind of hit or miss there. Okay, so this next one is Breaking Violet from the Bathing Garden, and another sweet waxy. Hold on, I have to look at the scent description. I have it saved though on my phone here. Okay, so Breaking Violet is violet leaf, vetiver, and sweet candied vanilla. Okay, so I put 2 cubes back in the bedroom in the Ashland 24-watt warmer, and this thing like was coming through the hallway. It was taking over the entire house. Like, it made its presence known, like, for sure. This is super strong. This smells exactly like a Lush bath bomb. Not any particular one, just any bath bomb. It smells like a Lush store, pretty much. I mean, it is good. I loved this scent. I was just like, this smells like bath bombs to me. Like, that's all I can, like, say, bath bombs. So, yeah, I don't necessarily, like, I have had violets before, and I don't know that I necessarily smell violets. I mean, maybe I do, but to me, like, on warm, it was just Lush. Like, pure Lush. If you love, like, a Lush scent, like a Lush store scent going through your house, holy crap, that was amazing. Okay, and the next one I have is Strawberry Hearts. And this is... I have to scroll all the way down because she has so many freaking scent descriptions. Strawberry cotton candy layered under marshmallow and a drizzle of milk chocolate. So I don't know that I necessarily got milk chocolate. I mostly got, like, to me it smelled like a fresh picked strawberry, mostly with some sort of bakery note. And almost, you know what, maybe the chocolate is what I was smelling, but it almost kind of has like a cherry. No, it's strawberry. It's more like the fresh picked strawberry. Like, I can see this being like a chocolate covered strawberry is actually what I was going to say, now that I think about it. But I remember when I smelled it, my nose just picked up the strawberry, like the fresh picked strawberry scent. So, but I can see this being like a chocolate covered strawberry, with the chocolate not being like too strong, because I didn't detect it upon warming. That one was really good. I like that. I've had this one for a while. You can see by the case here. Strong performance on this one as well. My bathing garden has been doing really well. I don't know if it's the cure time that it's had on it or what, because, you know, some of these I've had for a while, but they've all been doing really well for me. So, yeah. So that is it. That is what I got through. I'm going to do a melting basket because I like pulling like the smaller amounts and knowing what I'm going to melt. Seems to work out pretty well for me. For a while, I wasn't liking the melting basket because I was picking things that I didn't like. Yeah, I was picking things that I didn't necessarily like. I was just trying to get through them, and I'm like, you have to stop doing that. If you don't think you're going to like it, just pass it on or de-stash it to someone else. You know, don't like try to just force your way through it. So that is my empties. If you guys have any comments about anything, let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys, thanks for watching.